Happy New Year, everyone. This is the George here, and this is going to be a much shorter stream than I usually do. This is just a stream to share with you guys what the goals and plans are for 2023 on this channel. So I'm going to be doing this solo, and I'm hoping everyone's having a good start to the year so far. It's 2023, and if you had a rough 2023, then I hope. I mean, not rough 2023, rough 2022. If it sucked for you, I hope 2023 is way better. If you still had a good 2022, then I hope 2023 is even better. My 2022 was a roller coaster of a year, but you know what? It's okay. It ended on a higher note. The second half of the year was really good. But yeah, so start things off, I just want to say that I want to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel these past couple years since I've been doing this and helped me get to 100 subs. We ended the year on a high note, and I'm going to show that high note. Hold on, just give me a minute. For a second. So basically, this is how we ended the year off. We ended the year off with 106 subs, which I think was very good. And we started off slow. We got some momentum going in 2021, and then the first half of 2022 slowed it down. I wasn't making as much content. The viewership wasn't as high as I would have liked it, but we turned a corner the second half of the year, and I'll show basically how we did that. So yeah, we got much more videos that hit over 100 views this year. More reviews. Jaws got to over 600 views. That was a big surprise that Jaws is my highest watched video. And then the first Avatar, my review of it in 3D, was my second most watched. And my third most watched review was Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and my fourth most watched review was Captain America Civil War, which was a classic review. But also, we changed things up this year by doing some more streams. So we did more streams. By the way, I do have a stream tomorrow. This stream, I won't do solo, or maybe I will, but I'm hoping to get some people on for this stream. The most anticipated 2023 film stream, that'll be tomorrow. But yeah, notice how like streams, we started a bit slow, but last few streams we got more people watching. That's good to see. But yeah, we are now at 106 subs, and if you guys watched my last stream, you know that I set a goal for this channel for 2023. If you did not watch the previous stream, first of all, go check that out when you have a chance. That was a lot of fun. But my goal for 2023 is by the end of the year, get to 500 subs. Now, it sounds a bit crazy. It might be even unrealistic. But I think if we do some more streams, put some more content out, and I mean, yeah, we should take breaks, but at least try to get at least a video or stream out once a week. But I'm going to try to do more than that. Then we could get there. And I think these streams, we do very well with getting subscribers onto the channel. We do a very good job of getting more subs throughout these streams. So I'm going to be doing some more streams on this channel. What days? I'm really not sure. It kind of depends. Most likely there's going to be at least a stream on a weekend, either a Saturday or a Sunday. Most likely in the afternoon, since I have more free time on the weekends. If I do a weekday stream, it's most likely going to be at night, probably the earliest 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I will be doing some more reviews and more videos. And I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing on the channel. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for helping us get here. Took a bit longer than I wanted, but we picked up the slack in the second half of 2022. And if you haven't checked out any of my reviews or any of my streams, please check them out. But yeah, I very much enjoy making this kind of content. I enjoy reviewing movies. I enjoy doing these streams talking about topics like DC, Marvel, and others. And I've been following Movie Talk for quite a while. I've been watching Movie Talk channels for over 10 years now. I think I started watching them like reviews from like YouTubers like Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman, John Flickinger, and other ones who I'll do a separate video on talking about them. But then I found other channels that I've actually worked with. Channels like Mad Max, Movie Madness Entertainment, uh, Aaron World Order, Isaac Multiverse of Movies, all these great guys that have been on the channel already, who have let me on their channels. So I just want to thank them as well for helping me get here, and I hope to continue working with them and others for the long run on YouTube. But yeah, that's going to be one of my goals for 2023 is to get to 500 subs. And yeah, if we get to 500 subscribers, I will do a DVD stream where I will show my entire DVD collection. I know some of you are curious about that, and I will show it off. And maybe I will debate a certain multiverse of movies on a certain city. If you guys know what goes on some of our streams, me and Isaac, Multiverse of Movies, we have this debate about New York. And so I would love to do that on this channel if we get to 500 subs. Hopefully he would agree to it. But even if we don't do that, I definitely would do a DVD reveal stream on this channel. And I actually just ordered a DVD recently off Amazon, actually today, that I'll be excited to review once I rewatch it. It's a movie that was very hard to find. I think those of you guys who have watched some of my reviews this year, you kind of have an idea what movie it is. If not, it'll probably be one of the first reviews I do of 2023. I'm not going to say what it is. You're going to have to guess. But let's talk about 2023 and what I hope to do on this channel. So like I said, I do want to do more streams. Probably do streams on topics like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and others. I do want to do streams where we talk about movie franchises, because there's a lot of movies that are coming out in 2023. And I know a thing that, if you've noticed, that I do on my channel is I like to review movies in a franchise leading up to the next movie. One of the first review series that I did was Spider-Man, all the Spider-Man movies leading up to Spider-Man No Way Home. I reviewed all the Batman movies leading up to the Batman. I reviewed most of Kevin Smith's Askewniverse films leading up to Clerks 3. I reviewed all the Toy Story films leading up to Lightyear. Unfortunately, while I do want to do more videos this year, I also have so many reviews planned for this year and videos and streams already that I'm not going to get to every single movie of a franchise. So, for example, we know Creed 3 is coming out this year, and I'll talk more about Creed 3 tomorrow when I do my 2023 movie stream. But I'm not going to be able to review every single Rocky and Creed film leading up to that. And I also want to give a little bit of breathing room. So maybe I'll do a stream on the Rocky and Creed franchise, talking about the franchise as a whole. And anyone that's interested in talking about Rocky or the Creed movies can also come on and share their thoughts on it. So that's something that I would like to do. Now, that doesn't mean I'm never going to review any of the Rocky or Creed films in the future. Maybe I'll review them when I have more time down the road. But I want to do streams on certain franchises where we just talk about the franchise, the character arcs that the characters go on and stuff, and what we love about these franchises. And, maybe the films that we don't like so much in the franchises, because as much as I love the Rocky movies, I don't like Rocky 5. Same thing with, the upcoming Indiana Jones film. Maybe I'll, instead of reviewing all the Indiana Jones films before that movie comes out, because that movie comes out in June, Indiana Jones: The Dial of Destiny, and there's a lot of movies in June: The Flash, Transformers, Spider Verse. Yes, Donovan. I want to have so many goals for this year. And yeah, I do have some real life goals that I'm not going to share on this channel. Those are my personal goals, but these are just some of my YouTube goals. But yeah, I definitely will do streams on movie franchises if I don't get to review all the movies of a franchise. And eventually I will review those movies down the road, but for this year, because there's some review series that I do want to share with you guys. Yeah, and maybe I'll do a stream talking about the Super Bowl trailers, but I don't think I'm gonna play the trailers because copyright. Like that's something I want to avoid on this channel, is to get into some copyright trouble. But hey, Donovan Martin, have Happy New Year, by the way. Thank you for watching this. I know we don't have that many viewers, but again, this is not going to be that long of a stream. This is going to be a solo stream as well. Tomorrow, I hope to get more people watching live. Um, so yeah, but I'm still going to be doing reviews on this channel. So one review series I definitely want to finish up that I started last year, but between doing more streams at the end of the year and obviously the holidays, I didn't get to, is the basketball reviewing series. I reviewed Hoosiers, and I want to review Space Jam, Coach Carter, and The Way Back because it's basketball season. Um, Basketball is one of my favorite sports, and I love basketball movies. I do love sports movies, and I want to try different stuff on this channel, and that includes reviewing different kinds of movies. And I reviewed Hoosiers. I love that movie. I was glad to talk about it, even though it didn't get that many views. But you know what? We're doing better and getting more people watching the reviews. But yeah, next one's going to be Space Jam. I can't say what date that is, but yeah, that's going to be the next basketball review. Another review series I want to continue that hopefully we can start getting more attention to is the Harry Potter review series. I reviewed the first 4 Harry Potter films, but surprisingly, they didn't get as much attention as I thought they could have. But I still love talking about Harry Potter. Maybe I'll do, like, after I review all the Harry Potter films, do like a review on the Harry Potter franchise as a whole, not just talking about the movies, but also the books and like the differences and like what the Harry Potter franchise means. So I'll probably do that down the road as well, along with reviewing the Harry Potter movies that I have yet to talk about. One review series I'm going to be doing throughout this year, and it's something that like just came to me a few days ago, but it's like the more that I think about it, the more that I want to do it, especially because of some of the movies that are coming out this year and what we've been hearing about, what's been rumored with at DC, is I want to do a One Last Dance review series of the DCEU. Review the DCEU movies that I have yet to talk about. I've already talked about Zack Snyder's Justice League. I've talked about the Suicide Squad and Black Adam. I have yet to review Man of Steel up to Wonder Woman 1984. And I want to talk about these movies because I feel like the DCEU is such an interesting franchise because there's so many things I love about it and there's so many things that frustrated me about it. And we got 4 movies coming out this year, as long as they don't get delayed from the DCEU. Um, Obviously, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. And I'll talk more about those movies tomorrow. But along with those 4 movies kind of closing out the current DCEU, I want to talk about the other DCEU movies. I want to talk about what worked and what didn't work. Yeah, that's a movie and documentary in of itself, the behind the scenes drama of the DCEU. Like that itself is basically a movie. Yeah, good documentary or book. That's definitely maybe like a stream down the road about what went wrong with the DCEU. It definitely will make for some good YouTube video essay videos. Like I know there's some YouTubers that do very good making like video essay video essays on film franchises, what went wrong with a movie or franchise. But yeah, I'm hoping to at least review Man of Steel in January because that's a movie that I did love in the DCEU. Yeah, I want to make something clear. I love Zack Snyder movies. I did love Man of Steel and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Batman vs Superman does have its problems, and I'm not a big fan of what's happened with the fandom. And obviously, this review series is also going to include the 2017 Justice League film. And as painful as that is to revisit, I'm doing it not just so I can have review every single film that the DCEU made, and that includes the 2017 mess, but also explain what went wrong and why this film just didn't work. Even though, as bad of a person as Josh Whedon is, Josh Whedon still made an amazing Avengers film with the first Avengers movie, and Age of Ultron was still a pretty good movie, just not a great movie. But yeah, I want to do a last dance kind of scenario for the DCEU where I review the remaining DCEU movies that are not only coming out, but the ones that I have yet to talk about on this channel. So that's something to expect for this year in 2023. As far as any other movie review series go, um, maybe I'll do a review series on the Transformer movies. Like, I feel like that would be interesting and fun to do. Like, I've already reviewed the first live action Transformers movie last year, but I feel like talking about the other ones later this year, or at least like in the spring, early summer, and that includes the 1986 film. Um, any other with I know Wonka comes out later this year. Maybe I'll review both the original and the remake of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because I do love the original. And the remake, while it's got its problems compared to most remakes, is actually better than some remakes. Halloween, I do want to continue doing that Halloween series of reviews. That actually did pretty good on my channel from my reviews, viewership wise. I'm not decided. It's way too early to decide what Halloween themed movies to review in Halloween. Several months down the road. One film I'm definitely probably going to do is The Evil Dead 2 because I did review the first Evil Dead last year. But yeah, I'll sort that out as we get closer to that date. Um, Trying to think. The Hunger Games. So I might review the Hunger Games movies because there's only 4 of them. And November doesn't really seem like it's that big leading up to the new Hunger Games movie. So that's another review series that I might do down the road. This December, I finally also next Christmas I do want to start reviewing some Christmas movies. I have not done that in the 2 years I've done this channel. I've been busy the last 2 Decembers. 2021 December we were reviewing the Spider-Man movies. This year I was doing more streams and was reviewing Avatar and Hoosiers. So this December, later down the road, I'll try to remember, start reviewing some Christmas movies, whether I love them or they're guilty pleasures. So that's another goal. Try to actually review some Christmas movies for next year. And as far as like the streams go, so I already said I'm going to do streams on certain movie franchises. I'm also thinking maybe I'll do streams on topics. Like when the official DC Universe slate is announced, I will do a review or quick thoughts on that. Maybe I'll invite some people on for that stream because a lot of us in our community were very curious to see what this slate's going to be. Most of us are rooting for James Gunn. A few of us quite aren't. But I'm rooting for James Gunn. I'm hoping he's very successful. I'm thinking I want to do something on this channel where I not like mock, but take in scoops that are on the internet, and if they sound very unrealistic, maybe I'll take it apart basically, one thing we learned about in 2022 is that you can't trust movie scoopers. They're so full of it. They really screwed up this year. They really messed up this year. And they messed up with DC especially. I'm not going to say their names, but a certain Geekosity site really missed the mark on these scoops this year. And as much as I hate Geekosity, I feel like I need to like speak out against it and like point out what is wrong with these scoops or what's wrong with their articles because they're so biased. They are biased as heck. So maybe I'll do like some kind of show where if there's a scoop that sounds so bad or sounds so unrealistic, we'll talk about it. We'll read the article, maybe watch the video, and have a good laugh about it. Not anything mean spirited, but kind of break it down. I was kind of inspired to do this. I remember one of my favorite shows to watch a couple years ago on YouTube was something called 2 Cents on Nonsense on the Poindexter Lounge. And like they would basically watch like certain channels like Overlord DVD, Doomcock, and like break down how wrong he is on stuff. Hey, Sideways 52. And I know he doesn't do it that much anymore, but it's like I would like to do something on my channel where like we read scoops or like watch scoops and break down how unrealistic it sounds, have a good laugh about it. Because this year was just a really bad year for scoopers. I'm not just talking about the usual suspects. Like people like Grace Randolph, it was a bad year for her, I think. My Time to Shine's had a roller coaster of a year. Yeah, Happy New Year's, Sideways 52. So it's like I want to break down bad scoops and like misinformation when it comes to movie news. And if anyone wants to join in, as long as you're going to behave yourself, I can bring you on. We can talk about it. So that's something I want to try to do on my channel as well. I want to talk about unrealistic scoops, fake news when it comes to movies. Does that mean I'm going to watch Doomcock? Depends. It depends. He's a very interesting figure. And that's another thing. There's a stream I want to do within the first couple months of the year. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I want to do a stream sharing that time period that I used to watch Phantom Menace channels and how I moved away from that stuff. I'm not going to do it right now. I feel like I need a whole separate video talking about this stuff, and that'll be another solo stream most likely. But yeah, that's another one I want to do. Have a little bit of fun with it, like explain like why I watch these channels and why I stopped watching them and how I broke away from these channels. So that'll be a stream that I'm probably going to do either sometime this month or in February. That's definitely gonna be a solo stream though, because I feel like this is a stream where I gotta get stuff off my chest with that fandom. And it's probably gonna be the only time I really talk about this fandom on the channel or do a stream about them. And in reality, like these are just some of the goals I'm having for this channel. Now, one thing I might do, I haven't fully decided on this channel, and it might turn some of you people off because I noticed not everyone in movie talk is into sports. I am considering doing separate content for a movie talk and focus on basketball talk. I'm a huge fan of basketball, and I just find like basketball news, basketball what ifs to be very interesting. And that's some of the other content that I like to watch on YouTube, not just movie talk. So, for anyone that's interested in basketball or knows somebody that loves basketball, that loves watching basketball, I might start doing basketball content on this channel. I don't know if I'm gonna do. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do it for this basketball season, but if not, maybe next season, next fall, I could start doing it, or maybe I can begin in the off season. I feel like basketball off seasons, like that itself is entertainment. The basketball off season, because you never know when your favorite players are gonna go. You don't know what trades are gonna happen. So that's content that I'm considering doing on this channel. And if you're into that, I hope you watch my basketball content. If you're not, but you know someone that might be, then let them know that I might be doing that kind of content. I just don't know when. But yeah, that's another thing. And one thing I will say about the streams that I'm going to do on franchises, I might also do it on series, TV series, and maybe video game series. Like Legend of Zelda, there's a new Legend of Zelda game that's coming out in May. Maybe I'll do a Legend of Zelda stream where I talk about, my favorite Legend of Zelda games, my favorite Legend of Zelda moments before the new game comes out. I know like some certain TV series that I like the original Justice League cartoon, Dragon Ball Z. I would love to do streams on those as well. Like these wouldn't be videos. I feel like for TV series and like video game series and movie series, I would have to do streams. So I'm probably going to be doing streams on those. And yeah, that's basically like some of the things to expect in 2023. I'm going to be experimenting with different topics on this channel. I'm definitely going to be doing the DC EU Last Dance series of reviews. Hopefully starting with Man of Steel this month. And I think I'm going to review the movies in order. Like I originally planned for this series of reviews, like before Shazam Fury of the Gods comes out, to review Shazam. But if I don't but I don't think I'm gonna, like, if I'm doing the DC order, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to March with Shazam, the first Shazam. So that review might come after Fury of the Gods. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see because there's so many other things I want to talk about on this channel this year. I want to do so much more content, and I want to change how I film the content as well. Basically, what I used to do for the first couple years was I would film the review the day that I would put the review on YouTube. And so, because I want to put more content out this year, I'm going to be pre recording content ahead of time and maybe posting it like a day or two or maybe 3 days after to spread my content out. So, most of the time, I usually, because I do most of my content on the weekends, is because I feel like I have more free time to film it on the weekends. So I'm gonna film. So I'll most likely still film on the weekends, but I'm gonna film more stuff on the weekend and then post it during the week. So even if I do a review on Sunday or like a news video on Sunday, I'll still do. I can post my next review 2 or 3 days later. I can post it on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then post the next video Thursday or Friday. I want to put more content out. I want to get more people watching. So that was kind of how I was doing stuff, and I'm going to change that approach by filming more content ahead of time and posting it 2 or 3 days later to spread out my content more, so there's more content during the week. I'm excited for this year. There's so many things to talk about this year. There's so many movies to talk about. We're going to talk about those movies tomorrow. There's so many things that I want to talk about as well. So many topics about fandom, about scoops, about other series that I love. Because I got started on this channel talking about movies. Like the first videos I did on this channel were talking about the Snyderverse and Spider-Man No Way Home and the rumors surrounding that movie before it came out. And I've been reviewing other stuff on this channel, and I was kind of worried about reviewing that other stuff, but you guys seem to enjoy that. You guys enjoyed the Halloween series of reviews. That's why I'm doing another one this year. You guys enjoyed the Toy Story reviews a lot. Before like the second half of the year, my most watched review was actually Toy Story 2. I was surprised that got a lot of views, like compared to what I usually got. Maybe if I have more opportunities to watch classic movies in theaters, maybe I'll do more reviews on those classic movies. The Jaws review did very well, as well as the original Avatar review did very well. And maybe I'll do ranking streams as well, like rank like movies in like the DCEU, MCU, the Harry Potter series, Kevin Smith films. There's so many possibilities I can do with this channel. There's so many films I can talk about on this channel. So many shows. And I even want to start talking about video games. Like I said, I want to do that Legend of Zelda stream at some point this year talking about the Legend of Zelda franchise. And maybe I'll do like a Mario game stream where we talk about Mario games before the Super Mario Brothers movie comes out. Like these are just some of the ideas that I'm brainstorming. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to end the stream right here because this is just a video talking about some of the goals that I have for this channel, some of the reviews and streams that I plan on doing for this channel. And tomorrow will be a much more exciting stream. We'll be talking about 2023 movies. That's also going to be a longer stream. And I can't wait to talk about that one because 2023 is a big year for movies. And yeah, Aaron's got a stream. And you know what? Like, I'm going to post the link to Aaron's stream. And also, like, just because, like, Aaron's been such a good friend on YouTube, I partnered up with Aaron a lot the last couple of years. I consider him one of my close friends on this platform. So I'm going to post the link to Aaron's stream because he deserves it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Aaron. He is awesome. Like I say, he's been one of my longtime friends on this platform. He's been on this channel quite a few times. No, man, I mean it. You've been of good support, been very supportive of my channel. You've invited me on your channel all the time, and obviously you're always welcome on this channel as well. Today was just a solo stream, but yeah, not only check out his stream, go subscribe to Aaron. He deserves it. He's awesome. Everyone's awesome in this community. I've met so many awesome people in this community. And not only do I hope to continue working with all these people, but meet new people. Anytime, anytime. Like I said, you know you're always welcome on my channel. Yeah, I'm going to end it right here. And I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, please like and subscribe already if you haven't. Please share this with someone that wants a new kind of movie channel to watch, who hasn't discovered this channel yet. If you like this kind of content, like I said, please keep subscribing. And tomorrow we are doing a stream on 2023 movies. We're not just talking about comic book movies. We're talking about all the movies that I'm excited for this year. Yeah, bye Sideways 52, and thanks for watching and watching my stuff. Great support of this channel. There's a lot of great supporters of this channel. And have a happy New Year. And I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas and holidays. And yeah, tomorrow around 3 o'clock Eastern Eastern time, that'll be the movie stream. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday and New Year. Peace.